Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
Imagine the heavy silence that descends upon the Shanghai International Circuit once the roar of high-performance engines has finally faded into the cool night air. The grandstands, which only hours ago were a sea of vibrant energy, now stand as quiet witnesses to a day that shifted the very foundation of regional motorsport. On this particular evening in April 2026, the digital landscape was set ablaze, not by mere gossip, but by a profound sense of mutual respect that transcended the boundaries of entertainment and professional racing. When a seasoned champion, a master of the GT3 category, who had tasted victory on Saturday and secured a podium finish on Sunday, took to his keyboard in the late hours, he did not speak of his own glory. Instead, he chose to shine a light on a phenomenon that has redefined what it means to be a modern athlete. He spoke of a teammate, a fellow competitor, and a catalyst for change. Wang Yibo. This is not just a report on a race. It is an exploration of a transformative moment where discipline met passion and where the silent focus of a driver in car number 85 echoed louder than any headline could ever hope to. Welcome to StarWatch Now, where we look beyond the surface of the spotlight to find the heart of the story. The journey began under the vast, intimidating canopy of the Shanghai International Circuit on the 19th of April 26. The China GT Championship has always been a theater of speed, but this year the atmosphere felt different. It felt heavier, more significant. Nestled within the cockpit of the Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo driver number 85, prepared for a challenge that would test the limits of physical endurance and mental fortitude. To the uninitiated, racing might seem like a simple test of horsepower, but for those who understand the nuances of the GT3 class, it is a delicate dance of aerodynamics, tire management, and split-second decision-making. Wang Yibo did not enter this arena as a guest. He entered as a scholar of the sport, holding a professional FIA license that served as a quiet testament to years of rigorous preparation. As the lights turned green, the narrative of the race began to unfold in a way that few could have predicted. Starting from the 24th position is a daunting prospect for any driver. In the chaotic opening laps, the car momentarily slipped further back to 25th, surrounded by a pack of hungry, world-class competitors. Yet, it was in this moment of adversity that the true character of a competitor is revealed. Over the course of a breathless 28-minute stint, the number 85 car became a precision instrument. One by one, 6 opponents were bypassed with surgical accuracy. This was not the result of reckless aggression, but rather a display of calculated patience and an intimate understanding of the track's complex geometry. Each overtake was a story in itself, a testament to finding the perfect line and exploiting the smallest of openings. By the time the steering wheel was handed over to his teammate Melvin Moe, the car had ascended to 16th place. The data speaks for itself, but the numbers only tell half the story. A personal best lap time of 2 minutes and 3.171 seconds was recorded, a remarkable improvement of nearly a full second compared to previous efforts. This gain of a single second might seem incremental to some, but in the world of elite motorsport, a second is an eternity. It represents hours of simulator work, hundreds of laps of practice, and a relentless pursuit of perfection that happens far away from the cameras. This performance did not go unnoticed by the veterans of the paddock. A-Che, a voice synonymous with the integrity of the sport, offered a perspective that carried significant weight. He observed that this was a display of pure, unadulterated skill, free from any perceived advantages or staged outcomes. The racing was open, fair, and fiercely professional, proving that when the helmet goes on, titles and fame are stripped away, leaving only the driver and the machine. Beyond the technical achievements, there is a broader narrative of industry-wide transformation. For decades, supercar racing remained a niche interest within the region, a hobby for the few. However, the presence of an individual who carries such immense cultural influence has acted as a bridge, inviting tens of thousands of new eyes to witness the beauty of the sport. The sight of 40,000 tickets being sold out weeks in advance is a milestone that cannot be overstated. It represents a commercial awakening for the China GT Championship, elevating it to a stage of international renown. This surge in interest brings with it a ripple effect that benefits everyone involved, from the technicians in the pits to the young drivers who now dream of a career in professional racing. It is a form of positive energy that breathes new life into the industry, ensuring that the future of motorsport is not just bright, but sustainable. The champion who posted his reflections late that night understood this perfectly. He wasn't just thanking a friend. He was acknowledging a visionary who had broadened the horizons of an entire discipline. This synergy between a high-profile personality and a demanding sport has created a new model for how niche interests can achieve mainstream success without losing their soul. Of course, with great progress comes the inevitable challenge of dissenting voices. In the digital age, it is easy for those far removed from the heat of the track to offer unfounded criticisms or suggest that such accomplishments are anything less than genuine. Yet, the racing community stood as a united front against such shallow assertions. Professional drivers, who know the literal risks involved in every corner, were quick to point out that a GT3 car does not care about your popularity. It requires a level of concentration that is absolute. A single error at those speeds can lead to immediate failure, and there is no room for anything other than professional-grade performance. The response to the skeptics was not one of anger, but one of conviction and clarity. It was a reminder that the stopwatch does not lie, and the respect of one's peers is a currency that must be earned through sweat and dedication. This defensive stance by the veterans of the sport signifies a deep-rooted acceptance. They see the discipline, they see the safe and consistent handling of the vehicle, and they recognize the genuine passion that drives these efforts. It is a powerful lesson in how excellence can eventually silence even the loudest of doubts. Looking ahead, the implications of this event are profound. The suggestion that organizers must now rise to the occasion and improve the infrastructure to match this newfound popularity is a sign of long-term thinking. The opportunity presented by this surge in interest is a gift that must be nurtured with professional care. It is about building a legacy that lasts far beyond a single race weekend. We are witnessing the birth of a new era where the lines between different worlds are blurring in the most productive way possible. The image of the crowd chanting words of encouragement, their voices rising above the hum of the circuit, is a memory that will stay with the participants for a lifetime. It wasn't just about winning a trophy. It was about the collective experience of pushing a sport forward. The humility shown by those at the top, their willingness to treat every race as a learning opportunity, provides a roadmap for anyone striving for greatness in any field. It is a reminder that the journey is often more important than the destination, and that true champions are defined by their vision for the future of their entire community, not just their own individual statistics. As we reflect on these incredible developments, it becomes clear that we are watching something much larger than a celebrity pursuing a hobby. We are witnessing a dedicated athlete contributing to the cultural and economic growth of a sport they truly love. The integrity of the China GT Championship remains intact, bolstered by a new wave of enthusiasm and a professional standard that continues to rise. The future of motorsport in the region has never looked more promising, with a clear path toward international excellence and a growing community of supporters who appreciate the grit and determination required to succeed at this level. The story of the Shanghai race is a story of breaking barriers, building bridges, and proving that with enough dedication, one can truly master any arena they choose to enter. It is a testament to the power of influence when used for the greater good of an industry, and a shining example of how passion can ignite a movement that inspires millions. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into one of the most inspiring stories in the world of CBiz and professional motorsport today. It is truly heartening to see such a positive impact being made through hard work and a genuine love for the craft. If you found this analysis insightful and want to stay updated on the most meaningful stories from the lives of your favorite stars and the industries they transform, please do consider subscribing to StarWatch Now. Your support allows us to continue bringing you well-researched, thoughtful content that celebrates excellence and integrity. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And please share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the incredible progress seen on the track this year? And how do you feel about the positive changes happening in the racing world? We love hearing your perspectives and engaging in meaningful discussions with our community. Thank you once again for your time and for being a part of our journey. We look forward to seeing you in the next video as we continue to watch the stars together. Goodbye for now.